Hello, Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another session with your VahChef at VahRehVah.com. Today I am going to show you a very simple dish which is called Mixed Khichdi Mama. Before I go ahead and teach you this dish, today I would like to introduce you this wonderful person who is my inspiration, my first breath, my love, and the person who introduced me to this world of wonderful cooking, none other than my own mother.
Namaste.
Most of you must be wondering, when did I learn my first steps of cooking? It was when I was a little kid. I was such a brat. My mom had to literally keep me away from my brother and sister so as to keep the noise level low. And I ended up sitting in the corner in a kitchen. That's when she used to give me ginger, garlic and other spices to pound. And being such a curious kid, I was always wondering what she was adding in the pan, and that created these wonderful dishes. That's how I learned my first cooking. This would be the most simplest dish that you will ever learn from VahChef. All you need to do is add all the ingredients into a rice cooker. Here I've got some rice. Here I've got some lentil and peanuts. Just add all these ingredients and add all the vegetables, cauliflower, chopped onion, okra, that is lady's finger. This is snake gourd, and we got some Ridgegourd here, carrots, green peas, beans. You can add some chopped tomatoes to give a little bit of sourness. Also, you can add any kind of green leaves. Here I've got spinach, you got amaranthus, and fresh fenugreek leaves. You can pretty much add any kind of green leafy vegetables that you can find in the market. To flavor this dish, you can add freshly chopped mint, freshly chopped coriander, green chillies, and also curry leaves. And last, my favorite ingredients, some chopped garlic. Add a pinch of salt. To this, we added 1 cup of rice and almost 1 cup of cereals. So you can add almost 4 cups of water. Once you mix all these ingredients, just put the lid and switch on the rice cooker. You all must be wondering why chef is showing such a simple dish on the special occasion of Ugadi. Let me wish you all a very happy Ugadi from me, from my mother, and from my entire family. See, every new year we all make resolutions. In fact, my father made me take a pledge that I am going to work on my weight. After coming to India, I put on almost 12 pounds. Now, in the next coming few months, I have to lose 12 pounds. In fact, if any one of you wants to join me in this resolution of losing weight, please do join. We all can work together, because in the next coming months, we are going to make dishes that are very healthy friendly, no fat, and these dishes are going to help you lose your weight. Of course, just not food, we all have to work out a little bit to keep ourselves young and healthy. In fact, my mom started cooking this dish when she started doing yoga many years ago. In fact, my family is full of Ayurvedic doctors. My grandfather was an Ayurvedic doctor. My grandfather was an Ayurvedic doctor, and they all used to pound various kind of herbals to make medicine for many diseases. In fact, aren't you happy, mommy? Even I am continuing the tradition of pounding spices. Of course, I can call myself cooking doctor maybe. This dish can be best had with raita, because this raita acts like a very nice agent that you can eat this without any fat. In fact, when you add the yogurt to this raita, make sure you skim off the extra fat of the yogurt. To make any raita is very simple. Just take some yogurt and add a pinch of salt, okay, and add chopped onion, chopped tomatoes, chopped green chilies, chopped coriander, and chopped mint, and just mix all these ingredients. This raita is very flavorful because of a lot of coriander, mint, and green chilies also add up a little bit spice to it. In fact, my parents, when they make this dish, they don't even add salt to this rice. For me, they added a little salt. Even to the raita, you can reduce the amount of salt a little bit. So dear friends, you must be wondering what special I am going to make for Ugadi. For the last Ugadi, we made a lot of dishes, and if you go to VahRehVah.com, on the home page, you're going to have the top 6 dishes are the dishes that goes extremely well with Ugadi. So go ahead and look at that. One thing is Bobbatlu, that is called Puran Poli, and Purnamburalu. We also make vada, masala vada. In fact, tamarind rice and lemon rice, any of these dishes you can make for Ugadi. But do not forget Ugadi Pachadi. That Ugadi Pachadi is got all the spices that need to make this Ugadi special, and also the meaning of Ugadi I have explained in this Ugadi Pachadi. When this rice cooker trips, the pretty much your rice is ready. So the consistency should be that of a pulao. This is not going to be mashy or anything. And with this, I'm going to serve some raita. It smells really good because it's got a lot of mint and curry leaves and all that. My God, this tastes good. Wow. So thank you so much, Mommy, for showing this wonderful dish. Definitely, if I eat these, not 12 pounds, maybe I lose 20 pounds. Can I go and get a roast chicken now? No. So dear friends, I hope you have enjoyed today's session with your VahChef at VahRehVah.com. Do not forget, VahRehVah is all about inspiring others to cook. So please post your recipes and cooking tips at VahRehVah.com, and happy Ugadi. To this dish you can add any kinds of green leafy vegetables. Here I have got fresh fenugreek leaves, spinach, amaranthus, and another kind of spinach. Pretty much you can add any kind of green leafy vegetables you want. Even vegetables, we can add any kinds of vegetables. Just raid your refrigerator. Here I have got carrot, cauliflower, beans, green peas, ladyfingers. I've got some chopped onion, and I've got some snake gourd and also Ridgegourd. So what I mean to say is you can add any vegetable to dish so that you can make it more and more nutritious. And also to this dish, you can nicely flavor it with curry leaves, mint, coriander, and also spice it up with green chillies. And adding tomatoes give little bit of tanginess to this dish. We also add peanuts and any kind of lentils you can use. Here I have got tur dal and split moong, and the main ingredient, carbohydrates, we get it from rice.